Why did it take you so long to invest in digitally recallable equipment? Now, this was a question someone asked me recently, and the honest answer to this is there wasn't enough good quality digitally recallable gear on the market. If we went back, I don't know, let's say 5, 10, say 7 years ago, let's say, just over 5 years ago, you had Better Maker, you had some Tegler gear, I think, at that point. But really and truly, there wasn't that much. You had West Audio, had a few little bits, 500 series. You didn't really have too much in regards to that at that point. And that's why now in 2025, we've got high-end EQs, the West Audio NG Tube EQ, incredible EQ. The West Audio NG Tube Comp, incredible compressor. These were, for me, when the Tube EQ came out, that was the point in which I thought, you know what, now we have quality gear in the digitally recallable realm. Not that the Better Maker gear isn't high end and quality, it is, but it's very clean. And there was nothing, I always felt that I needed gear that gave me that sound, and the Better Maker gear was very, very clean. I've got the Better Maker mastering EQ here, and it's super clean. It's brilliant, but it's super clean. Whereas with the Tube EQ, you can get a really coloured, lovely sound. Then you've got things like the Carnaby HE2, where you can add your saturation. So really and truly, going back 10 years ago, we didn't have this kind of more vast range of gear that we could install. And the problem you have with, if you're installing, for me, this is, if I'm going to go down the route of adding digitally recallable gear, I want everything to be digitally recallable. So it's a case of, if I've got one or two pieces, it's like I might as well have any EQ on compressor, because if I've got to recall 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces of gear, I might as well recall the other 2 pieces of gear that I'm putting in that are digitally recallable, and I've got more selection when it comes to equipment that doesn't have digital recall. So really what it comes down to is the fact that there wasn't enough equipment at the time to justify kind of going down that route. Right now in 2025, we have all that equipment in the studio. You know, it's incredible gear, and there's more coming. And this is the thing, is there's a lot of digitally recallable gear coming, especially the black box HGQ. That's going to be incredible, and I'm most probably going to fit one of those into this studio. But like when we look at the West Audio racks, you know, the 500 series we have here for mixing, you know, we've got such good quality EQs and compressors in that mixing rack. We've got all the, if you can see them under there, we've got 6 DSPs. Incredible. They sound amazing. And at this point in time, we have so much good equipment, and we can build a studio. And right now you can build a quality mastering chain, a quality mixing chain, in digitally recallable equipment. The other thing that was a key factor for me was, if you look down there, I don't know if you can see it, I've got the Flock Audio patch bay. Now, the Flock patch is a patch bay. Now, the thing with it is if we have all this digitally recallable equipment and we use a patch bay, and the patch bay isn't digitally recallable as well, then that's, as soon as you have to recall one thing, to me, that breaks the link in the fact of why we have this, why this digitally recallable gear is so good, is because it's instantly recall. I can open a session, my entire 180 channels in this studio of analog gear instantly recalls. I jump into another session, instant recall. of the patch bay, the channel strips, the mix bus, the mastering chain, everything is recalled. And that, to me, that's heaven to me, because that's something I've dreamed of for years. And we're here now. And this is why I bang on about digitally recallable gear a lot, because at this point in time in 2025, we have such a good range of stuff to select from. And there's more coming, lots more coming. So digitally recallable gear right now in 2025, it's highly beneficial, and you can get an incredible sound from it.